Commotion. It is, of course, the weekend looming. Over to you, Leanne.
Goodness gracious, I know. I mean, I'm just reading those tweets and I'm getting scared. I go to Catholic church, so what am I going to do? How am I going to bless everybody? Peace be with you. Well, I have to tell you, my DJs that are in the house right now, we had our own little special greeting. DJ Vetkuk versus Mahoota. I got both of them in studio here. So guys, I mean, you know, this is how we say hello these days, right? Should we do it again? Okay, this is hi. Hi. Hello. Hi. Nice to see you. Welcome to Morning Live. This is real. The problem is real. But you're still having concerts though. You're not worried, are you? Are you worried a little bit? Seriously?
No, we're not. We're not worried.
Good.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Yes.
We'll leave it to the experts, hey?
Yes.
Oh, so I'm going to talk the experts here. So let me go back to this. What these guys are doing here. I'm so happy we've got something like this morning. DJ Vetkuk and Mahoota, or Verse Mahoota, have been in the music industry for over a decade and are showing absolutely no signs of slowing down. The pair are known for their ability to produce hit songs after hit songs, as well as their ability to stay relevant in an ever-changing music industry. The duo, made up of Zynne, Sibika and Jotham, Mbuyisa, join us now to tell us about their 15-year partnership. Oh, wow. So nice to have you guys here. Really welcome.
Welcome.
Thank you. Longevity in this industry, and especially in your kind of genre, I mean, it can't be easy. It must be, you've got to keep on coming out with the new things and reinventing and staying on top of your game. How's it been for you? I mean, let's start off with you.
It's been a very interesting journey, and you meet a whole lot of people when you travel, and the sounds are totally different at each and every time. So we try by all means to be relevant, and have a space for young, interesting artists and DJs.
Yeah. I mean, take us back 15 years, because this is when this all started. And I mean, what was the decision? Why did you decide to join up, form this duo and start making music?
I can actually take you back even further.
Yeah.
I've got 30 years in the music industry.
He's a Madara.
25 years with Trumpis and 15 years with this lovely gentleman. And it's been a lovely journey, and it's all about love, respect, you know, and the passion that we have for this craft, you know.
Yeah.
Every time we do a project, we take it like, we do it like it's for the first time, you know. We put literally everything into it.
Yeah, and that's what's needed. I mean, that is a secret to anything, whatever business you're in. If you don't put everything in, the chances of succeeding are not that great. So you guys have done that. But the vision, there was obviously a vision when you came together and you started this partnership. You know, what was that vision?
The vision it was creating new sounds and stopping in a way of importing international house tracks.
Okay.
And mainly do South African house. So that's where everything started. And it grew to be a dance duo that creates platforms for young and upcoming artists. We even went now to events.
Yeah.
So the vision was there, and we still trying to get to the light.
I think if I can just add on that, the vision was basically to make it a business, you know, instead of just making it just music, to broaden it by making or involving merchandise, events, and creating so many opportunities for young people to be involved in whatever we're doing, you know.
And this is a business. I mean, the business of house music is massive, and the unique sound that South African house music has, I mean, it has influenced, and it is. I mean, when we talk about the origins of house music and we look at these big international DJs, I'm sorry, you cannot leave South Africa out of this.
Yes.
Talk to me about that, because I really am interested in that. You always hear our influence everywhere you go.
You know, 15 years ago, we used to import music. We used to go to Miami to be inspired by all these huge international acts like Louis Vegas and the rest, you know. We used to import music from them.
Yeah.
So now all those guys are coming to South Africa to get music from us now, you know. So now we're exporting music instead of importing music.
Yeah.
I think that's part of our dream, you know, that we used to have, you know.
Yeah. Vetkuk?
As Mahoota was saying, traveling to Miami and abroad is to try and learn how the business, besides only DJing, making it as a business, and what is it that you can actually do besides just to make music and DJ. That's why we ventured into events and stuff like that, so that you make the whole package, you know. So now we have another empire that we are busy with in terms of eventing. We have
so many properties.
Wow.
Besides just DJing.
Because that's the reality, is that DJing has changed over the years. It's evolved. I mean, when you look back 15 years ago to what DJing was then and what it is now, it's a very different world, different industry. So it's again that talk of longevity, of buying into a bigger business and something more than just that. But you know, the advice to people that want to get into this industry, is it worthy? Is it worthwhile going this route? Would you suggest it?
Most definitely. I think if you are getting to the business for right reasons, unlike most people who wanna just do it because of fame and money, it's gonna be a problem, you know. Because there are a lot of obstacles as well, you know. Like, for example, right now, coming here, we are started from the club, you know.
Yeah.
We're at the club, we haven't slept. We left the club
Seriously?
at 4 o'clock.
Yes.
You've just come from the club now?
Yes, right now.
We've been waiting outside for 2 hours for
Yeah?
this particular interview. From this interview, I'm gonna move to the next one.
Okay.
After that, we've got radio interview. So the next time we'll be in bed. We'll be at 6 p.m.
No. And then
After that, we've got 2 gigs.
That's what I'm
after
saying.
that
It's
night.
Friday night, because you can't be sleeping on a Friday night.
It's only power naps though.
And
Guys,
after
you've
that,
shocked me.
you have to look good to get the energy as well when you're playing later.
Yeah.
So it's not only about just the glitz and glamour and flair and style. It takes so much dedication to do this properly, you know.
It really does. Talk to me about some great memories. I mean, talking about not sleeping and going through the nights and all of these things, but what have been some of the highlights for you in your career? I mean, what is it that stands out for you, saying that was an amazing time or moment or turning point in our career?
For me, as Mahoota was saying, we went to Miami, I think it was 2005. 2005. I met Louis Vega for the first time.
Oh, wow, yeah, okay.
And this is the person that I used to play his music back in South Africa.
Yeah.
So for me to be in the same stage with him, for me that was a little bit of a highlight in my career.
Yeah.
And for me, it was playing here in Africa, in Angola, at the beach party, playing for about 50,000 people, singing 2-hour song that we created. That was the most beautiful thing ever for me.
No, I'm sure, and there are many more memories to come.
Yeah.
Just very quickly before we end, just things, upcoming events and things that you guys are going to be doing, something that South Africans can look forward to.
Yes, most definitely.
Yes.
On the next week, on 13th of March, Friday the 13th, we're doing South African Music Carnival.
Yeah.
We're celebrating basically South African music, all different genres, from kwaito, hip hop, amapiano. There's literally everything for everyone. 15 years of celebration of our music, our journey.
Wow.
So
60 plus acts in under one roof.
Wow,
3 dance
that's
floors.
amazing.
It's just gonna be epic.
Okay.
Everyone that you want, old school, youngsters, everything is there for everyone.
You name it, you name it, you name it.
Yes.
I'm scared that we've got masked men walking into studio. I don't know what's going on here. Oh, guys, is there something I should know? It's a new musical act. Oh, yeah. Okay, I don't know what's going on, but I'm excited. So Friday the 13th, keep it locked down.
SA Music Carnival.
Amazing. Guys, I've loved seeing you. Thank you for coming to visit us this morning. What a joy. I'm scared.
You don't scare us.
You don't
Is he
scare
part
us.
of the
We're
act?
ready for you.
We are ready for
We'll
you.
deal with you.
Oh my gosh, who is that? Alan, is that you? I'm really scared. Okay, legendary DJ Vetkuk and Mahoota in studio, speaking to us about 15 years in the music industry and their partnership. We didn't even talk about the 25 years of, this is this I've never been tested on live air about.
So about that.
Alan, it is you. Hey, well, I'll just feel your muscles. Yeah, that's Alan. Okay, we're fine. Don't worry, it's okay. Alan and his 6-pack. All right, let's take a break. We'll see you after this. Oh my